course, is that there's a lot of nominees for this, and many, many worthy people. So we had some difficulty with so many different people that would deserve this award, but this year's award is going to go to Steve Hentzen. If you'd come on up, Steve. Let me just mention a couple of things. Steve's the founder of the Prostate Network, a Kansas City-based support group, and Steve joined the Missouri Cancer Consortium about 2 years ago. During his tenure, he manages their social media platform, website, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter accounts, and they've seen dramatic growth in the network. So, Steve, congratulations, and you might want to say a few words.
Yeah, thank you. I got a few things that I'd like to, first off, is thank the Prostate Cancer Research Institute for everything they're doing. Putting on a conference like this is amazing. We have the same mission, is to help these other guys that are going through it, and I just want to thank you for the award and for everything you're doing. And also thank last year's winner of this award, Daryl with Mail Care, for nominating me. Dale and I connected, we're on the same mission, and he helped me in a few ways, and how he chose to nominate me, I don't know, but thank you for doing it. And a little bit about my story that I think is relevant for all of you is, the way my cancer was discovered was a routine physical at age 46. I was trying to get into Boy Scout camp as an adult leader, and I was a single dad. I mean, I had a 13-year-old son. He was adopted. My wife had died when he was like 3. My parents were gone. It was the 2 of us. And it was trying to get into Boy Scout camp, and my doctor was like, hey, I need to sign that medical form, and I'm not going to sign it this year unless you actually come in. And he did a PSA. I didn't know what a prostate was. And Gleason 9, PSA 19 at age 46. And so I had to tell my son that I had this, and that was really hard. I got some support, and I made it through, but my son struggled, and he had to have answers. And if we didn't talk, he just made assumptions, and they were wrong. Another thing I wanted to add is I had a family history. I didn't find out until about 6 months after I had surgery. And that's something else that you guys need to correct. It's not a secret anymore. Keeping the secret is harmful. And keeping the secret from my son was also harmful. There was one last thing that my son didn't believe I was okay. He thought I was going to die. And this pastor was like, I've got an answer. Let me meet with you before this routine doctor's appointment. And she had it, and she was going to dress up as a nurse. My doctor was in on it. We're going to have a staged doctor's appointment the next day. I'm bringing my son in and say, Dad's fine, get over it, move on. I don't get back to my office, 20-minute drive away, my doctor calls, your son was right. My PSA started rising again. And so at that appointment, I was also handed this little flyer for a wonderful organization called Gilda's Club. It's part of the cancer support community, and they have a place in Kansas City. And so they helped my son. He was one of the first kids they ever helped. They were new. I got some support. I met some other guys along the way, and they were a real blessing, and they helped us through it, helped my son. I finally made it through. I got the all clear. We took a cake in that said "fuck cancer" to a potluck, and that was the last time my son was there. But I kind of carried on. I had these guys, and one of the founders of it said, "Why don't you just tell the lady doing the calendar at Gilda's Club, put up the prostate night?" You know, and so that's how we started our prostate network. And we had all sorts of people come our way, trying to help us, because what we were doing was so needed. Having a place for guys to get together and talk, and have their families and have the support. And so organizations came out of the woodwork. Hospitals, our baseball team said, hey, you know, churches, and we just embraced it. We were stronger together, our guys were. And then as a city, all these organizations coming together, supporting, helping on this prostate cancer fight is how it all worked for us. And we were really stronger together. And in closing, I'd like to say a couple things is that as patients change, you know, talk to the other guys. Be like my friend Caesar. I dare you to try to get gas with him at the gas station without him telling you about prostate cancer. We have to talk. We talk here today and this weekend. But when you go back home, don't keep it a secret. And same thing with your doctors. It's more than just disease. Talk to these guys. Find out where they are. and talk to them about all these things. And thank you all very much.